The holiday season is often hailed as a time of joy, togetherness, and celebration. However, for those entangled with a covert narcissist, this festive period can change into a minefield of emotional manipulation and drama. But why do covert narcissists have to cast a shadow over your holiday joyfulness? Let's find out. Covert narcissists are deeply insecure people and thrive on maintaining control in their relationships to make them feel safe. Covert narcissists often control you by manipulating your emotions. Their favorite go-to is making you feel guilty or ashamed. They make you feel ashamed of just breathing, so that you feel you are not worth better treatment and a better life. They make you feel responsible for their emotional state, so that when they are upset, you feel guilty for them being upset and feel you must do everything in your power to make them happy. But you cannot feel ashamed or guilty while at the same time feeling happy or being filled with joy. Thus, when you are happy, they lose control over your emotions and control over you. They need you feeling down and hopeless, so that you feel you cannot escape your situation, as well as ashamed for who you are, so you feel no one will like you or help you, as well as guilty for them being upset, so that you will ruin your life in pursuit of making them happy. They will do anything they can to ruin your happiness, even if it is causing you to become angry with them, because it is all about maintaining control over you. And they know you desire their validation, so they believe that you will eventually forgive them no matter what they do to you. When you or others are happy, it triggers a feeling of irrelevance in the narcissist, which brings us to the second reason they may disrupt holidays. Covert narcissists are extremely insecure, and even though they are a bottomless pit of negativity, they need to feel that they are the center of attention. They need others to feel sorry for them, so that they can exploit people, but also so that people will not abandon them. Whenever they are no longer the center of attention, it causes a feeling of dread to rise up in them that people will reject and discard them. When you are happy and search for presents for others or put up decorations, your thoughts and actions are no longer centered on the narcissist. Covert narcissists are extremely self-centered and think like a 2-year-old. They are also so entitled that they believe your every waking moment and every action you take should be about them. Any attention and joy you do not give to the narcissist, even if you give it to yourself, is seen by the covert narcissist as a loss to them. This is very closely tied to the third reason they have to destroy your happiness or holiday spirit. Most covert narcissists have a victim mentality where they believe their happiness and fulfillment were unjustly stolen from them. It could be their parents were not rich enough or did not give them enough attention, a school teacher did not help them enough in class, or everyone hates them for some reason. It does not really matter, for the covert narcissist will always have a laundry list of reasons why it is not their fault they are not as successful as they believe they should be, or why their life is in chaos. Seeing you or others happy intensifies their feelings of bitterness and hatred toward the world they believe wronged them. Your and other people's happiness remind them of what they cannot have or believe was stolen from them. The resentment they experience for seeing others happy often overwhelms them and causes them to disrupt the joyous atmosphere with negative sentiments or actions. It's a case of, if they cannot be happy, no one shall be. Apart from feeling others have what was owed to them, your happiness can also make them feel irrelevant. This brings us to the fourth reason they feel the need to destroy your joy. All narcissists have a deep-seated fear of no longer being relevant and being abandoned. While the overt narcissist makes themselves out to be the greatest thing in the world, to compensate for this fear, which allows them to believe that no one would ever abandon such a brilliant and special person as them. The covert narcissist has a collapsed grandiosity and mostly relies on manipulating your emotions to keep control over you. They will sometimes buy you things or do things for you to give you the illusion that even your happiness is reliant on them. But when you are truly happy, or someone else makes you happy, it detaches you from a covert narcissist influence. This will cause extreme fear in the narcissist, for your genuine joy shows that you do not need them in your life, and they will feel compelled to destroy or sabotage any joy or positive moments before you realize that your emotions and joy are not reliant on them, and that you don't need them. Your shining light may also attract other happy people that frightens the covert narcissist, and is the fifth reason they need to ruin holidays. Covert narcissists know they are black holes who suck up all your happiness, as well as that their behaviours are toxic. They just don't care enough about you to change. They only think about what is best for them. They also know it is not natural for you to always be around someone so negative as them, so they need to constantly have control over you. By making you feel ashamed of yourself and negative, they maintain control over you, but they also know that your depressed mood will put others off. When you are happy and full of joy, the narcissist fears that your brightness will attract other people who are also filled with joy. This may cause you to realize that the covert narcissist's constant negativity, as well as how they treat you, are not normal. The covert narcissist fears that someone will expose them and then take you away from them. Instead of changing or treating you better, the covert narcissist chooses the easy way by undermining your joy, as well as chasing anyone away who may make you happy. Or they will create drama to change the happy atmosphere into anger or sadness, to extinguish your light in hopes that no one will find you interesting. Being surrounded by happy people also often causes emotional chaos inside the narcissist. They don't know how to deal with. This brings us to the sixth reason they destroy holidays or joy. Seeing others happy creates intense negative emotions inside the covert narcissist that often overwhelm them without them having any means of constructively dealing with it. The dissonance between the joyous atmosphere and happiness of others around the narcissist and their inner turmoil often causes them to lash out in disruptive ways. They believe the reason they are overwhelmed with negative thoughts and emotions are because of your joy. In an attempt to regain control over their emotions, they see the only option open to them as to destroy your happiness or the joyous atmosphere. Because they don't care about the impact of their actions on others, they don't care to find better ways to deal with their negative emotions. They also feel justified in ruining your joy, as they feel you on purpose made them feel bad, due to covert narcissists believing they are not responsible for their negative emotions, called external locus of control. So whenever they are upset, it is not their fault nor them choosing to be upset. It is someone else's fault who has to pay for making them upset. The denial of their own choice to get upset, as well as their refusal to take accountability for their own life, is the seventh reason why they feel compelled to destroy any happiness they see. Everyone has something in their life that is not going according to plan, and many things in our life upset us. The covert narcissist loves to focus on these points so they have reasons to be upset and complain. When you are happy or joyous despite setbacks or worries in your life, you inadvertently expose the covert narcissist's choice to be unhappy. Your resilience challenges their victim narrative that their moody and negative demeanor is unavoidable rather than their choice. The fact that you take accountability for your happiness and decide to shine brightly and enjoy life despite what has happened to you exposes the covert narcissist for the coward that they are. You become a mirror for them where they see that they can choose to move on with life and make the best of what they have, instead of constantly dwelling on the past and blaming things that have happened years or decades ago for their current situation. You show them that although you cannot control how others treat you, you can choose how you respond and can succeed even if things did not go your way, and that failure is a message to learn, not a reflection of your worth. Your happiness invalidates their victim mentality, which is their entire identity. Thus, your happiness invalidates them and their existence. You are the truth they have been desperately hiding from their entire life. and they are not suddenly going to admit they screwed up their own life with bad choices and a refusal to take accountability for their decisions. They will rather see your happiness and you destroyed than be exposed. Losing their victim status also threatens the validation and attention as well as resources they get from it. Your happiness thus places everything they have in jeopardy, and they will do anything they can to remove that threat. When you understand that joy and happiness is not part of a covert narcissist's life, and that it often causes them extreme discomfort, you can better prepare for their reactions as well as better predict their reactions. Instead of hoping that this time they will behave or be filled with joy, you will anticipate them causing drama or having some reason for why they cannot be happy, which will lessen your disappointment and allow you to maintain your happiness. Instead of going out of your way to try to do the impossible, which is to make them happy, you may choose to focus on your own happiness or making others happy who appreciate you and what you do for them. Learn more about narcissism by watching the video suggested to you right now.